Hey everyone, it's me Rosalie. Welcome back to the Ultimate World Music Reaction channel. Make sure to subscribe at RR Requests, my requests channel, and Rosalie Reacts, both channels where I put music up. The request channel is where I also try to spotlight artists so they can get some attention and some support. So make sure to subscribe there so we can make those channels grow and help those musicians out. I'm going to check out another one by Kalandra, the Norwegian band, but I'm going to check out their song Borders, their official music video. Over 2.5 million views, put out 2 years ago. I just listened to Kalandra and their song Brave New World. Beautiful. So I'm excited to check this out. Thank you for your patience for this suggestion. And here we go.
On the borders of safety, that's where I find peace, where the black sand meets the raging sea. I see their forces for what they truly are. Yet I'm reminded of my beating heart. Oh, among the lonely rocks is where I lay my head. I hear the ocean calling, come with me instead.
I could just get lost in this.
She
The beauty of this.
sings me songs
What is there even to say?
of ungrateful souls who once thought gods could bring them home. On the borders of safety, that's where I find peace, where the black sand meets the raging seas. I see the forces for what they truly are. Yet I'm reminded of my beating heart. And I could swear that the ocean sings and the mountains talk to me. I could swear that I hear her breath heartbeat in the air. I could swear, I could swear, on the edge of comfort, that's where I find love. And the ocean already knows, but she can't love you like you love her. There's no mercy from Mother
Wow. You have got to subscribe to Kalandra Music. I'll put the link to this video below. Check out their channel, subscribe to them. Let's make their channel grow. They have such artistic, beautiful music going on, and it's so poetic. I mean, the cinematography and the landscapes here are obviously beautiful, from the ocean to that raging river, the mountains, the cliffs, the fire. The lyrics are beautiful. When I first heard the title, I thought Borders. Could this be a song reflecting on the, the borders we put up in that divide us? I was still kind of inspired, I think, by their song Brave New World. But I think this is perhaps much deeper and more, especially ending on a note about Mother Earth. On the borders of safety, that's where I find peace, where the black sand meets the raging seas. So while it talks about this raging sea, which is something very unpredictable and beautiful, it still speaks of borders bringing peace. Perhaps this idea of when we know where something begins and where something ends, when we understand that two things have been divided, the sand separate from the sea, it gives us a level of peace, both because the ocean is therapeutic, watching nature, right? That contrast between the sea and the black sand, but also because sometimes borders make us feel safer, understanding how things are. It gives us a sense of control. I see the forces for what they truly are, yet I'm reminded of my beating heart. A lot of reflection here on nature and its beauty and our humanity. Among the lonely rocks is where I lay my head. I hear the ocean calling, come with me instead. She sings me songs of ungrateful souls who once thought gods could bring them home. Interesting. Very just, it's a beautiful way to do. One could interpret that in so many different ways, but so poetic and profound. On the borders of safety, that's where I find peace, where the black sand meets the raging sea. And then later where it says, but she can't love you like you love her. There's no mercy from Mother Earth. Perhaps this human longing for to be one with Earth, with nature. This man in the music video trying to run back into the ocean, it almost looked like fighting his fellow man. And then at the end, them standing there, walking past each other, standing side by side in front of this huge raging fire. This idea of Mother Earth having no mercy, right? Fire consumes all. The ocean can consume all. These are nature's forces to be reckoned with. These are powers. It even says in the lyrics, I see forces for what they truly are. And it speaks of ungrateful souls, perhaps people that didn't appreciate Mother Nature, perhaps people that didn't appreciate that beating heart and the time that they had. It says, who once thought gods could bring them home. Maybe maybe this, and this is a subjective, right? But maybe this idea of ungrateful souls, human beings who are waiting on gods to bring them home, who were focused on the afterlife, waiting to be taken home, to be saved, to reach heaven or the afterlife, instead of realizing the beauty that is already here, nature, Mother Earth, what we've already been given right here, right now. Just a way to interpret that. And so this idea of borders could be taken so many different ways. Borders can divide. Borders are sometimes necessary to have clear boundaries and lines, right? Where can I tolerate certain behaviors? Where can't I? What can I allow in my space? What can I not? Right? Borders in regards to what is yours, what is mine, respecting boundaries. but also borders in the sense of control instead of in the sense of understanding lines, right? When we look at art and paintings, there's such beauty both in art that has sharp definitions, lines, and contrasts, as well as paintings and art where things just kind of blend and flow together, where it's hard to see the beginning from the end. Both of those pieces of art, to me at least, are beautiful. Both of those can be or should be appreciated and convey something at the time. And everyone may need something different. There may be seasons where you would prefer the borders and the painting, if you will, for lack of better comparison. You prefer the painting that has the clear structure and borders. Another person might prefer the fluidity and the lack of borders and lines. But that doesn't mean that, there's not a place for both. That doesn't mean that there's not a time in life where we have to go with the flow and it's not quite all black and white. And then there's a time in life where we have to be a little more black and white and we have to know what we stand for and have certain values. There's so many ways to look at that, but the idea even of the word borders alone is quite profound. And here, along with the music video, this beautiful poetic way of just reflecting on nature and life and forces and trying to be one with nature and drowning in the ocean, being rescued by someone, trying to run back into it, and then standing by the ocean, no longer drowning or being consumed by it, but perhaps appreciating it as the flames rise into the sky. The effects on her voice were absolutely beautiful. It reminded me of an artist, and I cannot think of her name right now. I was doing some research trying to figure it out, and I cannot think of it. But she also has a beautiful voice and uses certain layerings and certain what's the word, effects that almost sound synthesized at times, but it adds a very eerie, very cool vibe. And it's just beautiful, beautiful, cool group. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next ride. Ayo!